All right, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. Now, I am loving this. Today, we are going to talk about some of the highest quality gold scrap you can actually have. So, for those of you basically here at the channel, thank you for looking at the videos. I finally started melting the gold down right now. We finally got a chance to actually get it done. So, this is a nice little collection that I actually just got off of eBay. And what you're looking at here is different types of scrap that you actually have. Now, what this actually is 1.25 pounds, okay, of gold scrap. Now, we're going to go over the different types because there's too many different types here. And a lot of people say, well, why not just melt one type? You're going to get a lot. All right. So let's go over this here. This part here, we'll basically have the miniature chips here. These do have a very good gold content in them. You do have to break them apart, however, because the gold is, as you can see, right to the edge. And then you'll also have the gold fingers on the back of it. Now, the reason why we don't go ahead and actually immediately just throw this in is because these pieces here are MLCCs. Okay, and they also have chemicals in them right now, these small little capacitors here. We have gold on the board, and we also have gold around it. But the best thing to do is to heat this sucker up there, get these parts off, get your gold pins off, and you're good to go. But again, you have gold tips, which are here as well. So these would actually have to break apart with the PCB. So this is an entire different thing there. Okay. Another thing is plugs like this. Now, can you reverse electroplate these if they're gold scrap? Absolutely. You can definitely actually do it. Now, if this is a big piece here, this is pretty heavy. But remember, the gold is going to be on the outside of it, not the inside. Okay. This is going to be gold plated. All right. So that's one type of scrap right there. Still, this here is, I love these things. Now, the reason why is that it's basically simple. These, you can find some that are actually thinner than RAM, which are very, very thin. And the good part is I'm looking at it, this is double-sided, okay? Now, there's actually more gold content on this side than there is on this side. However, it's still double-sided, and I still like it. Can I reverse electroplate this? Absolutely. But I have to be careful about it because I want to make sure I get everything I need off of this right now. So you're going to have to dip this into a bit of a copper bath there to make sure that's done correctly, okay? Very simple, right? That's three different types of gold scrap so far we went through. And they're all depending on the weight. Like this here is going to end up weighing a lot, and the gold scrap is going to be around it. This here is going to have a lot more gold on it because, as you can see, there's no other green here. This is all gold here, which is beautiful. Again, the price of gold is going up right now. If you guys go ahead and actually take time to look at the price of gold, what do? I check goldprice.com. I'm sorry, goldprice.org, and it will actually show you that the price of gold is $26.73. It is huge, it is climbing, it is amazing, and that's exactly why I keep buying this, because when the stock market goes up with all that inflated money, you're still going to have to get gold, okay? Now, another thing that I like is these. Now, as you can see here, we've already got a lot of gold here. Now, these little components are going to have to come off, so you're going to have to depopulate them and desolder them. Best thing to do is basically just hold it up and get a heat gun to it and just take a little brush and just brush all of it off. And then you can put those in a chemical bath and then get everything off that you basically need, which is absolutely perfect, okay? This here, as you actually see, you guys should know what this is from. What's this from? This is from a mouse pad, okay? This is from a mouse pad here. Now, we do have chips on this side, and we don't have chips here. So we'll heat this up. We'll scrape this off here. As you can see, we have gold all around the rim here, which is beautiful. And on the other side is so much gold. Now, can this get reverse electroplated? Absolutely. However, you have to be very careful because this is still on PCB, and you want to make sure that all of it comes off. So it is going to take some time. Okay, it is definitely going to end up taking some time for that. All right, so again, there's so many different types of gold scrap out there, from chips to PCBs to plugs to mouse pads themselves to cell phone pieces. We're not even done. Okay, I'm going to go through here and actually pull out this. This here would basically be the end of a RAM stick. Okay, now RAM sticks here right now actually do carry a lot of gold on them. Okay, these are the cut fingers of them. So well, usually ram fingers are actually double sided. So you'll have gold here and gold here. These actually go into the computers themselves. Now, laptops also can take them. They're not just for desktops, but they're going to be smaller. Okay. Now, this does have a bit of green, so they tried to cut it with maybe a wire cutter or so like that. And we can actually see on the end of it, the metal actually goes inside. Okay, so these would be gold fingers. You can probably get these for $150 a pound. If you find them for $100 a pound, they're steel. If you find them for 80 or 60, definitely pick up as many pounds as you can right now. They're very, very good to have. Okay, and this here would be one of the higher quality gold fingers you would actually find, because as you can see, these has these small ridges in it. Again, these are gold fingers, but they're very, very good to actually have. Absolutely love this right now. It's beautiful. Okay, you also have some smaller pieces here. These would actually end up being from PCBs. It's on PCB, but it's a little bit thinner. Okay, these ones are a little bit more flexible, as you can see. They're not from RAM sticks that would go into your desktop or laptop. They're probably from thinner PCB peripherals. And so the person had this online. If you sold, let's say, if you have a pound of these here right now, and you want to sell it for $100, sell it to me. Again, I have this stuff because I love talking about it. I love looking at it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. Okay, now let's keep going. Okay, we even have things like this. I love this here. This is similar to the piece we actually had. Okay, it's as thin as a ram stick and it's double-sided. Look at the gold on this. Now this actually does have some writing. It says CH2, C113, C134. So this is where components would actually go, and a machine would plot the capacitors there, or another type of component. So this is definitely good to actually have. I love looking at this, man. If you guys in the comment section, let me know. Now, what we actually have here is another special piece. This is possibly, oh, there we go. I was able to pull it off. This is possibly an antenna right now, which is very expensive. To be honest, these little pieces right here do go for a lot of money if they are connected. Right now, if you resolder this, drill these pieces out, or better yet, just get a thin Allen key and screw them out. But these little ones here are very expensive, and that might be about $15 a piece online. It says FIB seat, FIBEST. Okay, these might be little antennas, so they're very good. I got another one here without the, ooh, look at, oh my goodness, look at this. This is beautiful. This is actually all gold plated. I love this because, again, this had to go through a machine to get reverse electroplated, but at the same time, they had to keep the components protected. So if we can take, I can't even take that off. So whatever this is on right now, it's very powerful. Okay, we're going to keep going right now. And then you have other PCB pieces in here. All of this is gold, by the way. All of this stuff in here is absolutely gold. It's beautiful. Now, you're going to find pins like this. They're very good. You can probably pick them up for $150 a pound online right now, which is beautiful. We have another piece here. Now, this here would actually be an antenna port, where an antenna would go for something called Sirius XM, or a hobbies radio, or a private car radio, or even a police radio. They would actually end up using these special ports here, and then the antenna would come out there right now, which is absolutely beautiful. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. All right, let's go to another piece here. This here is some weight. Oh my God. Oh, what's this? It says amphenol. Amphenol. Okay, now we can take this metal bracket piece out because we're going to have gold behind that. We have to get to it. You see how it's soldered over here? Okay, all of this is where possibly antennas would go. Now it's actually numbered out right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this actually would take 10 miniature antennas possibly, and you would push them in there and they would be connected. Gold is connecting all of them, and it's absolutely beautiful to see this piece. Just the weight of it. I would actually just have this on display, to be honest. I wouldn't even try to melt something like this right now, because look, on the back part of it, you actually got two other pieces, which they may connect to the front as well. This is just beautiful here. This is a nice solid chunk right now. You still have to reverse electroplate it. Okay, this may be aluminum under it, as I could probably actually see here. But how would I unscrew it? There's no screw holes here. So this would be very difficult. I might have to I might have to pry that out. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger screwdriver or clamp, or better yet, just a chisel and a hammer to beat that in right now to get that out. This is beautiful. This nice little gold chunk piece is beautiful. I would keep that. I wouldn't even reverse electroplate it. I'll probably do one because it looks like I got 3 here. Okay. Now again, all of these pieces are there. Now I do want to show you one more thing, which is the part where it's going to have the highest quality of gold content per piece, and that's actually going to be these. These here are what we actually called gold scrap ribbon. I love buying these there, okay? As you can see, the entire back part is basically just gold plated, okay? This would have come from a special factory, and that would actually end up connecting to the peripherals for monitors, laptops, desktops, even the back parts of additional screens there. Look at this, okay? The reason why we like it is that one, it has a lot of gold on it on one side, even though it's not double-sided, it's fine. The one reason why we like it is because of the weight, because we can fit thousands or hundreds of thousands of these into a bag and then sell it online. If I see someone selling a bag of these online for $50 a pound, okay, because it's going to take up a lot of these to make a pound, I will buy it in a heartbeat. I will go into debt with it because I know the amount of gold content on that right now. Very simple. This right here is beautiful right now. All right, look at that. That is an actual ribbon strain. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful gold on that right there. Okay, we have another amphenol piece, another amphenol piece, another one here. This is beautiful. So remember, the highest quality of gold content you can actually have per piece would end up being gold ribbon, because it's going to take more of these to equal in weight than it would something like this, which is PCB. Okay, this probably weighs maybe, I'd say 15 grams. Something like this might only weigh about 1/5 of a gram. So I'm going to need more of these just to equal that weight, which basically means I'm going to have more gold per piece than anything else right now. Remember, this is good because of the weight. Absolutely love it right now, man. This is the stuff I'm talking about. I love this here. I would actually end up figuring out how to reverse electroplate an entire batch of this right here right now. Like, look at this, right? This definitely came part of a ribbon because, oh shoot, I broke it. All right, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm not even mad, man. I'm not even mad. This is absolutely amazing. This is exactly why I do this, just to have a bag of these. Now, what do I do when I'm done with it? I usually put them in Ziploc bags because there are small finger pieces in here right now which are different. So I can't put it back in the original bag, but I can put them in these Ziploc bags that I got at the dollar store. Absolutely amazing, beautiful. I definitely intend on keeping this right now. This is amazing. This is the stuff that I definitely will have, by the way. All right, I wanted to take time to show you some of the highest quality of gold content you can actually have right now. And this is what I'm talking about. Bricks when you basically find. This is beyond beautiful. Look at the amount of gold on this. But here's my thing, right? I have a question. If you're watching this video, why do they put so much gold on it? Can you figure out a cheaper way to do it? Again, I'm not upset, but somebody bought whatever this was attached to retail, which was an actual laptop, and you have to pay for the distribution, materials, shipping, and the cost per product and the cost per item and manufacturing. All of this gold right now is going to the garbage, and somebody collected all of this and put it on eBay. Okay, so thank you very much. I do want to show you guys what you can do, but hey, best gold scrap stuff in the world. Never, oh, I got 4 pieces. Never argue with it. Never. Gold is life. Pro Dumpster Diver out.